AWSIP address range CIDR block. Description: AWS IP address ranges are used to identify and access resources in the AWS cloud. They represent a contiguous block of IP addresses used by specific AWS services within a particular region. Prerequisites: AWS account. You need an active AWS account to access and use the IP address ranges. ING user with necessary permissions. Ensure that the ING user you are using has the necessary permissions to view and download the AWS IP address ranges. Use cases: network security planning. Use the IP address ranges to define network access controls, ACLs and firewall rules to restrict inbound and outbound traffic to specific AWS services. Troubleshooting connectivity issues. Analyze network traffic and identify whether connectivity problems arise from misconfigured firewall rules or incorrectly defined IP address ranges. Firewall configuration. Utilize the IP address ranges to configure firewalls and allow or block traffic to specific AWS services. Step-by-step implementation of general use cases. Access AWS IP address ranges from the AWS website or API. You can access the AWS IP address ranges through the AWS website or by using the AWS command line interface, AWS CLI or AWS SDKs. Filter by region, service, and other criteria to find the specific IP address range. You can refine your search by specifying the region, service, and other relevant criteria to identify the particular IP address range you need. Use the CIDR block in your network security policies once you've obtained the appropriate CIDR block. Integrate it into your firewall rules, ACLs, or other network security policies. Challenges and fixes: incorrect CIDR block used. Ensure that you are using the correct CIDR block for the specific service and region. Verify the IP address range from the AWS website or API. Double-check the IP address range on the AWS website or API to confirm that you are using the right one. Out-of-date IP address range. AWS services can update their IP address ranges periodically. Update your network security policies regularly. Periodically review and update your network security policies to reflect any changes in AWS IP address ranges. No IP address range available for a specific service. Some services may not have a dedicated IP address range. Use a wildcard IP address range if a specific IP address range is unavailable. You can consider using a wildcard IP address range to allow access to the service. Contact AWS support if you are unable to find the IP address range for a specific service. Reach out to AWS support for assistance.